I am Abiola Jackson. This is the Entertainment News and Celebrity Gossip Channel. This is for Wednesday, February the 26th. We're here to about influencer Summer Wheaton arrested over a fatal car crash that killed a 44-year-old man. Summer Wheaton surrendered to authorities on Monday, February 24th, several months after the fatal crash occurred last July. This is Summer Wheaton here. She's LA-based Summer Wheaton. She's been arrested over her alleged involvement in an LA car crash that resulted in one fatality last year. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department confirmed Wheaton was booked on numerous charges for the incident, which occurred on July 4th, 2024, including gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated, as reported by ABC7 and CBS News. She did surrender to the Malibu Lost Hills Sheriff's Station on Monday, February 24th. Accident occurred last summer on July 4th. Authorities said that the wellness and lifestyle guru, who boasted 101,000 followers on Instagram, crashed into a 44-year-old rideshare driver named Martin Okiki on the Pacific Coast Highway. Okiki died in the collision. At the time, several outlets, including the Los Angeles Times and the Malibu Times, alleged that Wheaton was at the evening event at Nobu Restaurant before the incident happened around 10:30 p.m. Online personality Mercedes-Benz was said to have crossed the highway's center median, crashing into Okiki's Cadillac SUV, traveling in the opposite direction. Wheaton and a passenger from the Cadillac were transported to UCLA's Ronald Reagan Medical Center following the crash, per outlet. Last July, ABC affiliate KABC reported that Nobu did not receive proper permitting before hosting the event. Outlet noted that the city officials claimed that they denied the permit as the restaurant owners did not comply with the traffic and safety conditions. Malibu Times reported that an attorney representing Nobu argued that the city violated the business owner's rights. Again, this is courtesy. This article is coming from people.com, courtesy of people.com. Shout out to them. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Basically, it's very sad that a life has been lost. An innocent life, I should say, has been lost. The influencer is very lucky. She didn't die. She didn't lose her life herself in that crash. She's very, very lucky. Her and her friend, her friend, in the passenger seat. They're very lucky. Again, just goes to show you, you're living this sort of lifestyle. You're living you're living this. This is basically a perception versus reality. So the perception is you're living this, this sort of lifestyle. Obviously, she's a wellness advocate. We know that already. She has a website. We've been on there already. She's a wellness advocate for many causes, nonprofit stuff. 33 years old. But at the same time, on her Instagram, because I've been on her Instagram already. The perception is, if you see her Instagram here, this is Summer Wheaton, Summer Wheaton's Instagram. Wellness advocate, founder and speaker. So you see her Instagram. The perception is that she's living a great life with 101,000 followers on Instagram. She's living a perfect life. If you see her there, she's living a perfect life. That's a perception. Living this great life, traveling, going places. For example, she's in Cannes, France. She's blocked here. I can't even go in there. But you get what I'm saying, though. It's Cannes, France. I don't think we can even get in there. It's blocked. Yeah, so she's in Cannes, France. That's Cannes, France. I went there earlier. Traveling, like going to different beaches and stuff like that. So that's the perception. It gives you the perception that this is the life that she's living. And you think it's a perfect life, and everything's is smooth and clear. That's the perception. But then the reality is that clearly she has issues. Like for example, you said in the report that she was intoxicated, she's drinking. So that goes to show you that you're living this lifestyle. You got your wellness advocate nonprofits. You're doing nonprofit stuff as a wellness advocate, but there's a lot of pressure and stress that comes with it too to maintain the influencer lifestyle on social media with your 101,000 followers. You know, those followers demand your attention and time. That's how you maintain your followers. They demand your attention and time, and this can stress you out and burn you out. So what happens? It stresses you out and burns you out. You start to drink a little bit too much. You get intoxicated. You're not clear and conscious of what you're doing when you're driving. These sort of things happen because of the stress as an influencer. A lot of pressure and stress to maintain the lifestyle. Travel. Reach out to your followers, fans. So I mean, it's not all what it's made out to be. That's my point. It's not all what it's made out to be. Living this perfect life. No, I mean, there are flaws. Yeah, obviously she has flaws. No one's perfect. That's the moral of the story. That's the moral of the story. There's no flaws. Nothing's perfect behind a pretty face. There's some sort of flaws that one has. There's nothing. No one's perfect. Now that's what I'm saying. So this is a perfect example of that. You take out someone's life, an innocent bystander, who's a rideshare driver, and then now you have to deal with the consequences and repercussions, all because you're under the influence. You're irresponsible in regards to drinking a little bit too much, knowing that you have to you're behind the wheel driving, because they did say she was intoxicated, according to the reports. So it just goes to show you right there that you're not. Instead of what you could have done, her friend could have drove, or take a Uber. Take an Uber, leave the car where it is, and take an Uber. And then the next day, when you're sober, you come back and pick up the car or whatever. Instead of driving off, and you know that you're intoxicated, and you can't think straight. This was what happens. Just like that on that night, July 4th evening. Everything that you had built up, it just seems like it's all gone. It's all gone. It's gone. It's basically gone like that. Just disappears in thin air. This is what it is. So that's what I mean by the perception versus the reality. This is the perception, living this sort of lifestyle. Got to maintain the lifestyle. It's a lot of pressure to maintain a lifestyle with 101 followers. It's not easy to do that. A lot of pressure and demands from your followers and fans of Summer Wheaton. So you build up a lot of stress. You gotta do. You have to. There's so much demands from an influencer. They want you to make appearances at certain events, like she did at the Nobu and other events across LA and other parts of the country outside of LA. So I mean, this is what comes with being an influencer. When you have so many followers, you have to basically know how to deal with the demands and pressures of people requesting this and that. They're requesting you to show up for events, show up for this and that. So there's a lot of demands, and it seems like the only way she could have dealt with the stress just to consume the alcohol. But I mean, she consumed too much of it, obviously, because according to the reports, she was intoxicated and then driving while under the influence, which is not a smart thing. She had to take an Uber. You had to take a rideshare. That would have been the wisest thing to do. Or if the friend can't drive and she's intoxicated too, take the Uber. Leave the car there, take the Uber, and then come back next day for it, like I said, right? So this is the so that's basically Instagram right there. That's the Instagram I was showing you. That's the lifestyle she's living. Wellness advocate, the young lady, 33. Seems like she had everything going for her. Like I said, perfect. But like that's the moral of the story. A lot of no one's perfect. There's some flaws. No one's perfect. No one's perfect. And that's an example right there. You get intoxicated, take away, you kill an innocent bystander. He's a rideshare Uber driver. He lost his life. 44-year-old guy. Sad, boy, oh boy, sad. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see. 'Cause I believe I'm gonna say she's a first-time offender. I don't think they never said she had any criminal. She never had a criminal history or no criminal past, from what I understand, from reading what I read. So it's gonna be interesting to see as a first-time offender, as a first-time criminal offender, because this is a criminal case. How much? What's going to be her? What's the judge going to give her? Jail time, probation, community hours. This is going to be very, very interesting. Very interesting. We're going to see. Boy, oh boy. We'll see how this is. We're definitely going to follow this up for sure to see what the end result is. But very sad. Very, very sad. I mean, 101 followers is a lot of followers to build up. It's not easy. It's not easy to build up those kind of followers. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication. It's not easy. But just like that, on that July 4th evening, everything just takes a turn for the worst. Just like that. I mean, 1 minute you're on top, and then the next minute, just like that, you're like bang, everything. Reality hits you, just like that. Just like that. Boy, it's sad. Sad for the innocent bystander who passed away. Sadly, 44-year-old man, innocent guy, just Uber rideshare driver trying to make a living in California. Sad that he passed. That's tough. And 33-year-old influencer. Just trying to live her life, and this just, like I said, it just goes to show you, no one's perfect. You got that Instagram lifestyle I showed you. It's not what it's cracked up to be. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of pressure and demand as an influencer. You gotta know how to deal with the pressures and demands. And drinking and getting intoxicated is not the way to go about it, because you see right there, you consume a lot of the alcohol just to ease the stress and the burden of being an influencer, and with demands of appearances, like for example at the Nobu and other appearances that I'm sure she has across the country or in California. There's a lot of demand and pressure. There's a lot of demand. Because people want your attention. People want you here at a certain time. People want you there. It's a lot of pressure, a lot of demand and pressure. Some days you don't even feel like appearing at these places. Because some days you're tired. You're burnt out and tired. Yeah, these things happen. You're burnt out. You're tired. Sometimes you don't feel like it. But obviously the money motivated her, because she's appearing at these places and she's getting paid. She ain't going there for free. She's getting paid as an influencer, so the money motivated her, even though she's burnt out and tired. That's another thing too. Again, that's another thing. Speaking of which, sometimes you gotta listen to. I know the money's good, the pay's good. I'm sure she got paid well at these appearances at Nobu and all these other appearances that she's done in California and other parts of the country. When she's made appearances, she's gotten paid. The money's good, like I said. But sometimes you gotta look after your. You gotta listen to your mind. Listen to your mind, or listen. I should say, listen to follow your instincts. Follow your instincts. listen to your mind as well at the same time. If it's telling you that you need to relax and not overdo it, then just relax. Listen, follow your instincts. Listen to your mind. Don't just chase the money all the time, because you keep chasing and chasing it, you're gonna burn up. You're gonna crash and burn. You crash and burn, and then it's stress. So I mean, sometimes you and these things again. It's I don't want to speculate on anything, but this is my opinion. Since she was intoxicated, I don't want to say anything that might be that may not be true. I don't know, but in my opinion, I'm thinking possibly, if I'm right or wrong, I don't know, but this could be a mental health issue. Maybe it could be that. It could be that. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. It could be, because like I said, you're so much demands as an influencer. Appearances. You got appearances, maybe two or three appearances a day. They want you at certain events, and it's good because you get the money's good, but at the same time you're burnt out. So it affects it affects your mentals. It affects your mentals. It affects your mentals. Your affects your mind. It burns you out there a little bit. So that's my thing. That's what I'm saying. It's like, like I said, I don't know. Maybe that I mean, it could be one of those kind of things. I don't know. But she's doing well for herself. Obviously, she's a wellness advocate, like I said. Did some nonprofit stuff. She had a big foundation. Has a big foundation on her website. She was doing. She did some stuff. She did have that. Let me see something. Hold on a minute. Let me see something here. I'm gonna check something here. Maybe she. Let me. You know what? Let me go. Let me show you the website. This is Summer Wheaton's website. Let me show you the website here. Yeah, this is the website here. I should have shown you this earlier. But that's her website. Founder, speaker, and wellness advocate. So, that's what I'm saying. She's doing these sort of things. Wellness advocate, empowering individuals become the highest selves through inclusion, education, and self spaces. CEO of a nonprofit organization. So nonprofit stuff she's doing. Wellness. So that's what I'm saying. This is her business. So that's what I'm saying. This is her business here that she's doing. So then there's a lot of, that's what I meant earlier. There's a lot of demands of people wanting her to make appearances here, make appearances there, and you get burnt out. So, so that's her website there. That's her website. That's Summer Wheaton's website. That's her right there. Summer Wheaton. I should have showed you guys that earlier. But yeah, that's what she's doing. So that's what I'm saying. So you'd think with her having that kind of business, that wellness business, that's the perception is, and that's what I mean by the perception. You'd think with that sort of perception that she has there, with the wellness, being a wellness advocate for that sort of thing, you would never think in a million years that would happen to her like that. You'd never think it, because in that kind of business, it's all about your state of mind, your health, your well-being, stuff like that. So you never think that would happen, but it just goes to show you, like I said before, No one's. I mean, there's no one's perfect. This goes to show you that no one's perfect. We all have some sort of issues. No one's perfect. We all got some sort of issues here and there, and and that's why I mentioned it could be mental health issues. That's why I said because of the intoxication when she consumed too much alcohol. Like I said, I'm just putting it out there. I don't know how true that can be. I'm just speaking out loud, saying certain things out loud. I don't know, but this that's my conclusion. Don't know. I'm not. But it'll be interesting to think. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see with all this. Well, it's interesting to see what if she's gonna do community service, jail time. Who knows? You never know. You never know. And I mean, she's a first-time offender. First-time offender. First-time offender. She had never had a criminal. From what I know, like I said, she never had a criminal case. She never had a criminal case or never had a criminal record. Sorry, never. So I mean, maybe. Hmm. We'll see how this turns out. It'll be very interesting to see. We'll find out the next few weeks what's gonna happen. But just like that, like I said earlier, just like that, you're on top. You're on top of the world. You got so much stuff going on. That's a perception. That's what people perceive, like myself and other people looking from the outside, with the Instagram and everything. It's like you got a lot of things going for you positively. Travel, going to different countries, cities, having your business, making appearances, getting paid for your appearances. But then the reality is, you're dealing with issues on your end with like I said, possible mental health. And I'm thinking possibly, I don't know, because the consumption of alcohol. I'm just putting it up here, like I said, or it could be. I don't want to say this either because this is just speculation. I don't know how true this is. Maybe she's an alcoholic. You never know. You never know. Remember, she's intoxicated, drank too much. I mean, people when they're under a lot of stress, like I said, people drink their way out of depression, drink their way out of like stress, pain, all kind of stuff. So I'm just putting it out there. I don't know how true that is. I don't want to see that. I don't want to say that officially. I'm just putting things out there. But like I said, I mean, it's pretty sad. I mean, she's young too, young. She didn't even live half her life, and like boom, just like that, young lady. And the guy who died, he didn't even live. He didn't even live half his life. He's 44 and he died. So it's pretty. It's just, oh boy, man. This goes to show you can't when you consume too much alcohol. Don't get behind that wheel and drive. Take a ride share home. Leave the car where it is. Pick it up the next day. That's the lesson. That's the first lesson. The second lesson is, we talked about the perception versus reality. I went over that over and over again with you. Perception versus reality of social media influencers. Now, I'm not saying for all. I'm not saying for every single social media influencer. Not all of them, but some of them. They have that perception versus reality. Not all of them. Not all of them. Some of them. But yeah, that's all I got to say about this. This is just like I said. Sometimes you gotta, if you're burnt out and stressed out, you gotta take it easy. Spend time for yourself. Spend time with yourself. Take care of your mentals. Take care of your mental health issues. Take care of your whatever issues you have, take care of that. Look after yourself. Don't just chase the money like that, going from event to event to event, just to make an appearance for the money. You gotta take time for yourself and just look after yourself. You feel stressed out, burnt out. Alcohol's not the thing to consume. That's the lesson of the story. That's not the thing to consume when you're stressed out. Exercise, walking, yoga, meditation. Those things are the way to go about stress, not alcohol. Don't take any. Don't overconsume with alcohol. Then you're intoxicated. That's not going to help you. That's not going to help. So I know I've talked a lot about this. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts about this. What do you think about this? LA-based influencer Summer Wheaton. Let me know what you think. Are you guys surprised? Did this surprise you? Did it catch you off guard? Let me know. Just give me your thoughts and comments about this. Let me know what you think. Very sad, very, very sad for both sides. Summer Wheaton and the innocent bystander who died. Very, very sad. Hit the like and subscribe button for more entertainment news and celebrity gossip. Please hit the like and subscribe button so we can provide more of this information for you. And don't forget, comment below. Let me know what you think about this. All right. Until next time. Peace.